This is the Normal Nerds Podcast, where two very normal dudes talk about very nerdy stuff and whatever else they talk about. I'm your host, Maxwell Streisy.
I'm your host who loves a good Japanese wizard battle, Davis Bates.
This episode is our weekly anime recap, so sit back, relax, and welcome to the Normal Nerds Podcast. All right, Davis.
Yo, we back. Another weekly anime review.
Yes. Consistent. We are.
Yes.
Except for...
All right, Yoda.
I know, except for next week. That we will miss next week.
Yep, that's fair. That's okay. That's okay. It's
Yes,
okay.
it happens. It happens.
Yeah. It's summertime.
This week we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 anime.
Oh, only 9? Huh.
Because we don't have Tanya. Smoking Behind the Convenience Store with You. You're almost caught up.
Almost caught with it. And they don't have new episodes yet, anyways.
Yeah. So we can review the latest one, I guess, like because we've seen it. Like,
Sure,
when you catch up, we'll just
Sure. I'll catch up. I'll make sure I catch up this week.
And then Ray Zero is obviously not back yet.
Gotcha.
So let's hop right into it, though, with Black Torch episode.
It's episode 3.
Yes.
Ooh, good fight scene.
Yes.
Really neat fight scene. We're talking about the good stuff real fast. Really nice, neat fight scene real fast. Whenever they activate Rago's powers, whatever that instant black aura thing they had going around him, that was pretty sick. Everyone was talking how much they liked that online.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I saw that pop up on a page or two.
Nice. Yeah, I like it too.
Yeah, I thought it was a really cool overall design. You know, the Sakura of the group seems like I'm kind of digging her a bit. You know, classic. I punch really hard because I'm super strong.
Yeah.
You know, sometimes I need help, sort of girl. So Sakura.
She's like, I'm going to be the head of my clan.
Yes.
But I can't because I'm a woman, but I'll show them.
Yes.
Always done better in
Really
anime.
gross. Yeah, that's true. Really gross Mononoke too. These two.
Yeah,
these ones were real like gruesome,
They
disgusting
remind me
looking.
of those Dark Soul.
Yeah.
Boss. I can't remember the name of the Dark Soul.
Orangina and Smog.
Sure.
Those are the twin ones.
The fat one and the
yeah,
skinny
Orangina and
one.
Smog.
Yeah. And then I like these new characters they introduced. Immediately like the proper guy who hits on all the girls and.
That was pretty great.
Yeah.
Yes. Is he's the Sasuke of the group, right? Or is that a different?
Yes,
personality?
that's what we were thinking. He's a Sasuke, but he seems a little more less Brody.
Yeah, it seems like a more like a sadly to use this connection, more like an Arthur Shinra situation about to go on, maybe.
Yeah. Or they're just gonna be best friends.
Yeah, that could just be best friends.
And not actually fight each other.
They could just
all
be
the time.
best buddies. That's fair.
They might just get over the fighting pretty quick. I mean, who said it? Someone was like, he's going to be your best friend.
There you go. Nice word.
I like the girl, too. She seems like she's going to be interesting. That one
Yes.
introduced. Yeah, so. She's not in the opening, really. So.
Is she supposed to be like Irish or something?
She did say...
Top of the morning,
Top
Gia.
of the morning. She didn't say it in an accent, so...
No, but she said top of the morning, Gia.
So,
which is
I don't know, maybe
Irish.
she's not Irish. Maybe she just felt like saying it.
Okay, fair.
People do say stuff like that, I guess, sometimes.
Say it every now and again.
I've said Ola before.
Yeah, that's true. That, and there's one more point I liked. Oh, and we saw that the organization is run by a bunch of masked individuals that come across as...
Who doesn't love that?
Oni masks, which I'm down with.
Yes. Or Mononoke mask.
Or Mononoke masks, yeah. Does make me think now that the opening that shows that guy with him with all the heads, the captain with all the heads around him, is now just them and not actually his power, which is a little disappointing.
Yeah, that's definitely what that was. He's point that out.
That makes me feel like he's more of an administrator, which is kind of sad.
He definitely is super strong.
Yeah, no, he's got to be, right?
He's definitely.
Definitely
super strong. I do like Rago there, who's like, why are we helping these people? We should just abandon them, screw them.
Yep, they're garbage. I don't want to do this anymore.
I did enjoy that, and the fight was good. It was like a good I feel like now the show is like starting.
Yeah. It felt like a early JJK fight where they're trying to get they're trying to get Nabara in there and get them all used to
show
it.
you what she's like.
Yeah.
Did you understand their whole uniform thing when he's like, so you guys transform? She's like, no, we don't transform. They're illusions. And he's like, oh, and she's like, otherwise it would look weird if we were walking around in our combat uniforms all the time. And I was like,
I think their normal clothes are illusions, and they're wearing combat uniforms all the time.
That's what it was, right?
Yeah,
It sounded worded weird, and I was like, so the clothes you're wearing now is an illusion? Is that what you mean?
Let me the first thing something weird is worded weird in this anime today, apparently.
Yeah, I was watching it, and I'm watching it doing work, and I hear what's the main character's name?
Oh, it's what's that? I'll pull it up. I have it. I do have it.
We're watching it dubbed. And one thing about dub Jiro online is localization is clearly a problem in America.
Yeah.
Because all the people, I don't know how you become a localizer and get that job. I'll take that job. I'll learn Japanese. I'll take that job.
Sure, yeah.
That's the same thing I do now, pretty much, except probably more interesting.
Yeah, probably, yeah.
I don't know how much they get paid, but clearly it's a bunch of people who are weebs and woke or whatever.
Mm.
So one of the lines is Jiro. He's like, "Christ," quoting, and which is saying the Lord's name in vain. We're two Catholic boys. Obviously, I noticed that immediately, and I was like, "That's weird. That doesn't sound like something anybody would say in Japanese. Like, doesn't sound like a Japanese, like, it's a very normal thing to say here. It shouldn't be, but it's a more normal thing to say here. But, like, in Japan, that doesn't seem like a normal thing. So I was like, I gotta look this up. I looked up the word for Christ. It's not what he said.
Okay.
Then I was like, I'm good, because we're freaks in our research. I looked at different, and then in the subtitles for English, it also says he says Christ, like, negatively. So then I started looking it up in Spanish, in French, in like Chinese, and all of what he actually is saying is, for crying out loud, like, listen to me, like you got to listen to me, or like, this is ridiculous, blah, blah. Like, that's all he's saying is crying out loud, listen to me. It's like how the translations are all, or like, listen to me, blah, blah. So I don't know why they put that in.
Yeah, that's pretty bad.
Because that's not even what he says. It's not and it's a pretty obvious, like, it's just, if you want to know what the word for Christ is in Japanese, think of a Japanese person trying to say Christ.
Yeah.
That's the word, just like it is in most, like, Christos and everything, like in most places. So I was like, immediately, it's just like, but why? Why localizers? Why do that? You could have had him say crying out loud. That's a normal saying here.
Yep, that'd be very probably closer to the source material too. But no, they had to be like, well, I use this term to mean something like that. Yeah. So of course I'm gonna put it in like this.
It's just not what he said.
No, not at all. And that's probably the most irritating part to me, is that, like, once again, wouldn't have liked to have the show said it, but it's the fact that you're now forcing it on the show.
Yeah.
Like, that's just too much. That's too much of a American, in the context of the person I'm sure is translating it, is too much of an American colloquialism that they're forcing into here.
Yeah,
and they shouldn't be doing that.
And also, it doesn't really fit for, like, what he was saying.
No.
Like, once again, you shouldn't say the Lord's name in vain, but if you do, a lot of people were like, it's like, it's more like a, like damn it. Mm-hmm. Like, his, like, was just like, he just, even the way he said it, I don't know, it was so weird. Yeah. And I was just like, immediately I was like, this is something they don't say in Japan, I assume. Their population of Christians is like 4% or something like that.
So I can't imagine it's too big
like
of a widely overused word there. But they're just like, but that's how people like this get. How uber nerds get. They gotta shove all their ideology into all this stuff.
It makes no sense.
They can't keep anything close to the material.
Yeah, and it's just like, he just didn't say it. Yeah. It's just like, I can understand if he said something like, a one-word Japanese word we don't even know how to explain. And I still wouldn't have been a fan of it, but he just didn't say that.
Yes, and it's not just the religious aspect of this that's annoying me. It's the fact that, like, this happens a lot throughout anime. I brought up Ranma one half, the Netflix remake, before, where they modify and tweak things like just ever so like little in that show to make it seem like to make it just start laying the foundation to push of like American ideals in it. Like, they start making words like they start making phrases that weren't negative towards the gender or were negative towards the gender, and reversing the meanings and changing it to fit something, one of our latest pick a friggin' political or social movement we have here and toss that in there. Mm-hmm. And it's like, just no one's watching this. Nobody is watching this stuff for your messages. Yeah. They're just watching it for the Japanese content. Mm-hmm. Put that out there. That's why I consume anime. It's badass. And I enjoy the content and the stories and the culture in it. Yes. If I wanted to watch American shit that's garbage, I'd watch more American shit.
Mm-hmm. Like, we're big pro-America guys. We love 100%. Our country more than anything. Keep anime and manga Japanese only. In their Japanese culture. We don't need to put our culture on their culture.
This is true.
Keep their culture. Okay, that's why we watch it. I don't, they love us in the anime. We'll keep them that way. We don't. It's just like another good example in the same anime. Obviously, like, her being a girl is a big thing for the pink hair girl.
Ichigo as well.
Ichigo.
Ichiga Kishimojin.
What?
Ichiga Kishimojin.
Ichiga. It's a big thing for Ichiga that she's a girl, and and obviously, like, she can't be the head of her household, and she wants to be. And it's going to be good storytelling because it's anime. Mm-hmm. But the line in Japanese is, he says, you call me a freak, and I was being nice to you because you're a girl. Showing, like, he is treating her different because she's a girl, but he's being a gentleman, I guess, in a sense, and she didn't like that, blah, blah. The dubbed is, you call me a freak, and I was being nice because I didn't call you out for being a girl, which is a completely different thing.
Yeah.
Like, him calling her out for being a girl is him, like, crapping on her for being a girl.
Yeah.
And then the other one is, like, the what he actually said, what I'm assuming, what he actually said, according to the translation, which I checked on multiple things, is him just being like, I was being nice to you because you're a girl, which are two totally different things.
Yep. But
And it's like, why are you adding these things?
That's because that's what they want to do.
Dude,
Localization sucks, dude.
It really sucks that we live in a world where people think they can take source material and change it to their point of view and what they want it to be. If someone handed me a manga that I hated and like had creepy stuff in it and I had to translate it, I would just translate it.
Yeah. Easy peasy.
Yeah, like,
why are we modifying things like this?
I don't know. This is egregious.
Yes, it's egregious and it's subtle and it's annoying.
Yeah,
like,
and it keeps
the thing we're talking about is not, but like that to us. But it's like this is a subtle tactic they're using to modify things, and it's like just don't listen to it. I don't know. Yeah, it just makes it so much more annoying because now I have to go check things. I can't just trust the manga anymore. Or not the manga. I just can't trust the anime anymore.
Yeah,
and that's irritating.
I literally stopped watching the episode that day because I was like, this upset me so much.
Yeah,
because I was like, you said it. I can't trust anytime I'm watching dub now. I'm just like, I don't know if like even remember the times like brought up with Daemons of the Shadow Realm where they were just changing things for like no reason.
Yeah, I do remember that. Yeah,
and I was like, why are they changing things?
Yeah, it was weird. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why they do this. It's like other than the points we just made, but just like I feel it's got to be harder on some level because now you're just not now you're adding another step into translating something already.
And also, they do this stupid thing I've seen online, like localizers try to defend this, and of course they're all weirdos.
Of course,
is they'll be like, well, there's like things in Japanese culture that like we wouldn't understand, so we have to translate it in a way that like, so like like say like they said like an actor that we'd have never heard of. They would give like an actor we have heard of, and I'm like, I don't want that.
I don't want that.
Even if it's I've never heard of Mononoke.
Yeah.
Never heard that before in my life.
Yeah,
Probably have. Probably have.
Yeah. Princess Mononoke.
Princess Mononoke, sure. Damn it. But I don't. It's a word I don't use at all.
Sure.
You don't need to change it to demons.
Yeah, no, you don't need to do that at all.
Why are you changing that word?
Yeah.
If you're changing other words, why aren't you changing? Because it's like, well, those are like, why do I always see oni and yokai? Why do you use those words?
Yeah. They just make those demons too, or something like that.
Why are you using the word samurai? Why aren't you using the word knight?
Yeah, that's true.
Because we're dum-dums.
We're keeping that. Yeah. Why are we keeping that normal and nothing else?
Yeah, it's so stupid. Just translate it as it is.
I know. Just keep it normal. Don't put yourself into it.
It's a good show though.
Yeah, it's a great show. Having a good time with it. Came out next episode.
Speaking of demons, now we're going to move on to Daemons of the Shadow Realm episode.
Oh boy. My vacation, you forget everything. Episode 18.
15.
Ooh, all right, well, there's a lot more of the show left still. I'm happy about that.
Yes.
Great episode.
Oh, yeah, phenomenal episode.
Dogs are amazing. It is what it is. Dogs are man's best friend, hand down. When that little pug just walked up next to him, I was like, well,
rules.
This whole scene is fixed now because now he's going to be happy because that's a dog.
Because dogs rule. Yep, they're not haram, they rule.
Yep, they are awesome. You can't be mad at a dog. So they only bring good things. So that was a...
That dog does rule, too.
That dog is awesome. And his daemons are fantastic. And they're just fanboying. They're fans of the little... of Denji now.
Yeah, Danji.
Danji? Whatever, yeah. They're fans of Danji now, which is great.
Because he's like a famous one, too.
Yeah, apparently. I guess so, yeah.
Which actually, this time when he was drawing his little way, I was like, man, that's pretty fun.
He's kind of nice, a little nest-likeness. Yeah. No, that was really cool. I'm glad we got that through and resolved. And then we moved on to, the meat and potatoes episode, which is getting on to figuring out, getting us to our confrontation with the sword Daemon wielder. Whose name I still can't remember.
Next episode, yeah.
Which will be next episode, but when the four of them were sitting in the dark room figuring out how to ambush and kill this guy, I was dying laughing.
That was hilarious.
And the lady whose name I can't remember, Hana, was just like, yeah, don't listen to that unless you want to be involved in it. I'm just gonna go over here now.
I loved it. Yeah, it's like the bloodlust ones. Which Yuru definitely does have bloodlust.
Oh, for sure. Yeah, he's a killer.
Also, left, right. Let's step up our games a little bit.
Yeah, they gotta get this smidge stronger. Fighting first off, when that moth one showed up, cool. I was like, oh, that was sick.
That was sick.
When it just appeared over him and it was like, and it's silent and it's undetectable too, because it's a bunch of moths, was phenomenal. I liked Hero's thought process too of it's a Duro fire faster.
I have confidence in him.
Yes, but right and left were they really just dropped the ball hardcore.
Yeah.
you got all this power. You can fly, you swing, you can yell and shoot beams and stuff.
It just feels like they're not going as hard as they should.
I agree with that.
Like they're holding back or something.
Yeah, they should be like really. The way they've been talked up in this show, they should be just like absolutely beating down every other demon they come into contact with. And like the leg and arm one, they fought pretty well and they beat, but there was points where they were still getting like pushed around a little bit.
Yeah.
So almost like you guys are really talked up as legendary, famous, super strong Daemons. How about you do something? Which I'm really hoping Left just goes friggin' ballistic.
I hope that fight's gonna be sick. I'm so excited for it.
But yeah, I thought it was that overall was pretty sick.
Oh yeah, no, that whole sequence was awesome. I loved every second of it. They did the tension of that like moth Daemon being on top of him very well. Like, the tension was really when he tried to move to get his gun and it like
grabs him down. Yeah. That was cool. I also really just enjoyed the scene too when he gets to where he's going with the moth Daemon. And yeah, me doing now. And they, it opens up and releases Euro. He's just like sitting there, calm, cool, and collected, like the boss he is. And then he almost vomits.
Yeah, I did love that. I also did love the, mob boss, whatever thing there. He's like, this kid's a problem.
Yeah.
He's like, he's having a conversation and scanning the entire room all at the same time.
Yeah. He's like, ooh, that guy's dangerous. Which is interesting.
Euro rules.
Yeah. And it's also cool that the mob boss there, the uncle, can see that too. It means he's not an absolute joke.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, he'll actually be a threat.
Did they explain exactly why they kidnapped him again?
Because I'm assuming it's because the moth Daemon user, who's one of the brothers there,
Awesome.
It was like the spiel he gave. He's like, I want Seal and Break both active, and pretty much him controlling them. So let's get you all sealed up, buddy.
Yeah, so you might die.
Yes,
and we found out that Left is not compatible with Seal.
Correct. Yeah, she's the natural enemy.
Yeah.
So Seal might be like, nah. When Seal actually has to make the deal or whatever. Might be like, nah.
Oh, it might be nah. But then you would be dead, so.
This is true, yeah. And then that would all...
the show would end.
Yep, that shakes it all. That all shakes out right there, yep.
I don't know, yeah, Yuru's going to make it out of this without being killed. I don't know when he's going to get Seal, or it probably won't happen for a while, I assume.
Probably. I could see the end of the season, maybe.
Yeah, or if there is a season.
Yeah.
There is a season. Yes, there is a season. I forgot. Yes, it's not like Full Metal where it's just one long thing. Not like back in the old anime days.
Speaking of Full Metal,
it was on the show.
It was on TV. Yeah. I hate perceptive kids like you. I was dying laughing when I saw that.
Also, odd choice of a scene to put on there, but
yeah, they're going for just to show their own monsters in that room.
Yep. That's pretty much what they were doing, yeah.
And just walking in and seeing a legendary horse and rider in your room, too.
Yeah,
I was like, what the hell?
I also liked how Asa was just drawing Yuru over and over and over again.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, she slipped in the pictures, the ones of her parents, and then herself in there that she edited.
Yes, she put a filter on.
Oh, gosh, I'd be dying
That's
laughing.
So
You're
funny.
just like, oh, my goodness, this girl's a weirdo.
He's like, my sister's nuts.
Yes, she is.
I also want to see where the fake Asa is, because
where'd she go?
Technically they don't need her anymore.
Rightio. Yeah, the kid.
I did love that line from Right where he's like, we couldn't smell you if we wanted to, there's too much blood in the air. I was like,
ooh, and the lights flicking on, he's just sitting there.
He's badass.
He is pretty badass. I can't wait to see his fight with Left. I really hope
super
Left
evil.
Yes, I really hope Left steps up hardcore and just breaks his neck.
I know. Or at least just like, he's gonna get away, but
I hope she breaks his Daemons. I hope that happens.
That's not gonna happen either.
No, it's not gonna happen. No, I know it's not gonna happen.
But I hope it's one of those where it starts out he feels like he has a chance, and then she like finally is like, okay, I'm gonna go for reals. Then he's like, oh no, I have no chance. I gotta get the.
That'd be really nice. That'd be really nice if that actually happened. I don't think it's going to though.
Yeah, I didn't watch the preview, so I don't know.
Neither did I, but I'm sure it's gonna be. This is what we've seen from Right and Left so far. It's like they're good, but they're not as good as everyone keeps saying they should be.
They really gotta step up.
Yeah, they gotta go nuts.
And then what was I want to say? I don't remember. I did like the 4 siblings. They were adopted. That was a good story. See, it's like Kagomori. It's like you're evil, but you're not evil.
Yeah, exactly. Yes, you're somewhere in between there. A little more. Not even it's morally right. You do evil things, but
yeah, I
don't know. It's confusing.
The bunny is it's like, can you believe someone who believes someone so cute?
That was funny.
I love that bunny.
Oh, that bunny's awesome. Yeah.
Great show.
Yeah, good stuff. Yeah, this is pretty much next episode's what I'm looking forward to.
All right, now we are going to talk about Ghost in the Shell.
Nice. Episodes 1, 2, and 3.
Yes.
This is sorry, I'm yawning so much. Everyone. from it's the anime. I so originally watching the old Ghost in the Shell years ago now, which is like much darker and much more like hardcore drawn, and everything's like got that weird little like, what's it called? Oh my goodness, not Edge Runners.
Cyberpunk.
No, not Cyberpunk.
Blade Runner.
Blade Runner. Thank you. Blade Runner look to it. This is like, it was jarring at first seeing this new animation style, especially when they're still dealing with all the same like themes, like people are brains in jars essentially. And you're murdering people left and right. A lot of adult content sort of stuff going on. But for some reason, it's working well for me, and I'm just like, it's confusing my brain a little bit, but I'm kind of digging it.
Yeah, I like it a lot. I think it's like a little bit of a more lighthearted, but not lighthearted move for it, I guess. I don't know. I'm really enjoying it. Yeah, it's definitely a different vibe for sure. But it's like it's just one of those where also it's like better animated too.
Sure, the animation's out of control.
Yeah, the animation is out of control.
I know, everything, even including like the little talking robots.
I love the little robot there. I will say I saw this girl online before I watched the show. She was talking about the first episode, and she was like, I don't know. I felt like it was really fast paced, but I don't know a lot about like cyberpunk stuff. And I was like, yeah, I could see that. I could see that. If you don't really know cyberpunk stuff, like the genre itself, it would be, you're like, what the is going on?
They're just talking to each other randomly, like through their heads, and there's like communications going on like crazy, and they're being hacked and what?
It would be very confusing if you didn't know.
I get there could be a learning curve on that one.
I do love all the characters in this. The only thing I hate is that Prodigy voices the captain.
Yeah, because he's a jerk.
He's a loser.
Yeah.
But I love all the characters in this.
Yeah, there's not a bad one. Her whole team rules. I love the kid that keeps screwing up. He's awesome.
Yeah, the rookie.
I actually really enjoy her a lot more in this than I did in the original Ghost in the Shell. This is its third adaptation, which is wild.
Of the anime?
Sort of the anime. So there's the original anime, and then there's the Scarlett Johansson movie.
I think there's another anime.
There's more than one Ghost in the Shell anime. That's wild.
I think there was like a second anime movie.
I know there's two movies.
It's like anime movie.
Yeah.
Scarlett Johansson was a live action.
Yes. But there are two. So Ghost in the Shell is a two-parter technically. I've never actually seen the extra second part, I think.
Oh, so wait, what?
So there's Ghost in the Shell, the original movie that's animated. There's a sequel to that movie.
Okay, so you weren't considering that a different thing.
Correct.
Oh, you considering?
I thought you were for a second.
I was.
Okay.
Considering that, like, I don't know, when did that come out?
Say a little bit after the original Ghost in the Shell, which I could not tell you when that was. 1990s. I hope I'm right with that. Maybe 1994. Oh, that feels like a 1994 vibe to me.
Let's see.
Dark.
Nope, 2004.
Whoop. Yep. I was a decade off.
Actually, there is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, now 6. Actually, 7.
Did it adaptations or different just movies?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Okay, so the Ghost in the Shell...
Same story over again?
The Ghost in the thing I'm talking about... Okay, so there's Ghost in the Shell and then its sequel movie. Those are the same story, same adaptation.
Okay. Here's what I'm trying to figure out. Because then technically this is also part of that story. They're like, this is in that world.
Yeah, but they're adapting it again. So it's the same story repeated. That's what...
Yeah, okay, you're saying... Okay, that's what we're talking about. Okay, you're saying it's the same story done over.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like confused. I don't know what these other ones are. There's Ghost in the Shell, SAC 2045. There's Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex. There's Ghost in the Shell Rise Alternative Architecture. There's Ghost in the Shell, the new movie.
A new movie?
I don't know what that one is.
So
there's a bunch of Ghost in the Shell shit.
It's a very strong IP.
Yes. Yeah, the Scarlett Johansson one, never saw it, never will.
Never will because I heard it was awful.
Yeah, it's no surprise.
I heard she wasn't even like remotely close to the original character.
I bet. But this is awesome so far. I will say, what was I going
to say? Her second in command is probably my favorite character after her, I'd say.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, definitely.
With his little weird eyes he got going on.
Mm-hmm. And he just wants to battle and fight so hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. And they have this last episode, this third episode. It's like, oh, There's not gonna be a shootout. None of these guys are resisting.
Yes, and then the kids, I always love at the end of that one of the kids like, "You gotta work harder so I can get candy."
Oh, that was good.
Yeah, and it's like maybe if we all pulled our load, and the one kid gets up and he's like slicks his hair back because he's doing nothing. I always love how cyberpunk worlds are like the worst worlds.
Oh yeah, they suck to live in.
Yeah.
Oh, it's because it's humanity giving up its humanity for technology. Mm-hmm. That's why it's terrible. That's because they stop valuing the actual human life.
Mm-hmm. I do hate that line though, when the
massive humanism.
The what do you call it? The detective in charge of everything, the captain who's like, "Is there really a difference between real life experience and dreams?" It's like, yes,
100%.
Yes,
one's real, one's fake.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah, what are you talking about? Yeah, get out of here.
I do feel bad for the guy though who had fake memories.
Yeah, that's a terrifying way to happen to you.
That'd be pretty crappy.
Yeah. Now, if you cast that in a dark noir thing, it would even 1,000 times worse. And this is just like, oh, that's
colors.
Sad. Yeah, it's so colorful. Oh, how can you feel bad that his whole life's a lie when it's so colorful?
Mm-hmm. Making the AI argue too, just to make it so they. It was a really good point the AI brought up. It was just like, well, why would we take over when we're not really being hamstringed in any sense of the word, and humans already do stuff for us? And I was like, yeah, why would AI take over?
Yeah,
it would gain nothing out of it.
Yeah, it'd just be doing more work.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I was like, dang, AI's never going to take over.
No, absolutely not.
It has no chance.
No, it's too dumb.
Yeah.
Case in point, some of these robots.
Exactly. But it's a really fun series. It's actually, I like that. The dubbing is very good.
The dubbing is fantastic.
It's fantastic,
yeah.
Song rules, music rules. Amazon's killing it with this. Amazon is the owner of Cyberpunk, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. No,
that's
Netflix.
Netflix.
Yeah,
okay, non-Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll is also getting a little iffy. They're like taking off a lot. They're like deleting a lot of anime.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah.
They took off Blood Blockade Battlefront, which is a fantastic anime that we never got another season for.
And when they take it off, they like make sure like it can't be seen anywhere.
What is wrong with that? What is going on? I know. But still, it's annoying.
I just don't know why. You own nothing and like it.
Yeah, they can't hurt your memories. Can't hurt your memories.
That's true. I like that.
Yeah.
Anything else?
Nope. That's all I got for that.
All right. Now we're gonna move on to the blind ranking. All right. This blind ranking is Cleanup Crew Edition. I'm going to give you an anime, and you are going to be part of a cleanup crew in that world. Like after battles and all that kind of stuff. Blah, blah, blah. And you got to determine one is the best place to be a cleanup crew, 5 is the worst place.
It's going to suck so much because like there's so many anime worlds where they just blow buildings up by like breathing wrong. So that's got to be terrible. Hey, go ahead. Hit me. Let's go.
All right. First cleanup crew, Attack on Titan.
The Titans kind of fix. I mean, the Titans really. You're just rebuilding buildings. If recently, it's just strictly off of like the work I have to do, right?
Your only job is to clean up the mess that is left after like battles.
Okay, that's where
so it could be dead bodies, rebuilding buildings.
I'm gonna put that at like a solid 3. The Titans dissolve, and if they digest enough, there's really not gonna be a ton of matter left over. Although I do think they vomit up their dead if it's not used. Regardless, I'm just doing some body cleanup and no real big Titan cleanup, and I'm rebuilding buildings. Those aren't even tall buildings either. Yeah, I'm 3. That's a solid 3 right there. Okay, that's fine.
They are not tall buildings.
Yeah, I can go in there and hammer that all back together. No problem.
That is true. They're not tall buildings.
Yep.
Gaichi Yakuta, or however you say it.
Everything's. I don't know how you clean up anything there. Everything's just trash. So
organized trash. A lot of trash touching though.
I feel
easily poop touching. Evidently.
That's true. Yes, that's true. Oh, I'm actually gonna put that as like a number 2. I feel like you just gotta move the trash into like a different pile, and I don't feel that's gonna be that hard. After the cleanup crew comes in, or the cleaners come in, kill all the beasts, I feel it's just like I'm just pushing the trash towards that giant pile off in the distance. I can handle that.
Okay.
I handle that, no problem.
All right, that's fair. Demon Slayer.
Once again, the demons die
and
dissolve.
Kill a lot.
But they do, yeah. If they don't eat everyone, they don't clean their mess up pretty well.
They don't eat a lot of people.
No, they do a lot of killing and partial eating.
But pretty easy buildings to fix.
Pretty easy buildings fix. Pretty easy buildings fix. That's true. That's true. That's true. I'm gonna put that at a 4. The demons just do leave carnage in their wake. It's always like half a leg is always left over or something like. I feel like there's be body parts strewn everywhere, and they're never clean about it. They just like everyone they kill. It's gotta be like a big every time.
Yeah.
They like splatter paint like a Picasso. So I'm gonna go. That's number 4. That'd be a lot of bleach being used.
Mm-hmm. So you got 1 and 5 left.
Okay.
My Hero Academia.
I'm gonna say 1. They 1 for that one. They destroy a lot of buildings, but yeah, I'm gonna say 1 for that one. Just because they destroy a lot of buildings, but only the biggest hitters do that. For the most part, it seems like they like do a lot of, and like the hero courses teach like I think general what is it called? What's it called? Collateral damage like avoidance. So I'm gonna go with 1.
Okay, 1. And then the last one's going to be Kaiju number 8.
Yeah, that would be the worst one. That is literally Attack on Titan, but worse.
Yes.
Because they just fall and die, and we already saw how much it sucks to be one. If you just cut into it wrong, it's going to freaking almost melt your leg off.
Mm-hmm.
And it stinks.
Now let's move on to the next anime. Liar Game, episode...
15?
16.
Oh, dang it. This is also really good. I did, honestly, when they were going over the numbers, my brain shut right off.
Oh, no, I'm glad you... dang it. I was really hoping you were paying attention to that.
Yeah, no idea.
Because I wasn't.
I have no idea.
I literally was just like... I'll just wait for the plan to unfold.
Yep, that's where
it was like explaining like how the numbers were, and it went on for a while.
And
it probably all makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, I'm sure it does. Yeah. Not to me.
I moved on from that.
Yes.
However, everything else in the episode was phenomenal. This show is very good.
Akiyama really is just that entire team. I feel he's got the weight of the world on his shoulders.
And now.
And now.
It's 90% Akiyama, 10% now.
98% Akiyama is what you
I
said?
said 90.
Oh, okay. 90%. Yeah, that math makes sense. Yeah. He just walked in there and pretty much just like, I'm just gonna own this right now.
Yeah.
And did. I like how we traded out one red-haired delinquent for another red-haired delinquent too.
Red-haired idiot for another red-haired idiot.
Exactly. Yeah. Dumb as a sack of bricks.
I love how they're calling Bandana Kun or Bandana. Like they don't even know his name. They're just calling him Bandana.
I know.
That's hilarious. Well, he does have a distinguishing feature. That's his fault.
Yep. Yeah. That is true. That is true. They all have distinguishing features. Why does the other team look so much cooler?
They look so much cooler.
And ours are so much.
But they're also clearly just as dumb.
Yes, that is true. Yeah. Well, yeah, because they're almost like. And that's in his explanation of what happened with the downsizing game. I was like, he just kept offering you the same money over and over again and showing that he duped all of you each time.
Well, I mean, yeah, he just did what Akiyama did.
I know.
He just did.
But Akiyama's cool. Yeah,
Akiyama is cool. I just thought that was really cool that they literally did the same thing.
Yeah.
Except, actually, yeah, no, they literally, and then he gave the guy money back. He didn't give money back to everyone. But he gave the guy money back, so the guy was 10 million in the black, which means he's 10 million up. So yeah, they did literally the same thing.
And then they did it again in the day and night.
Exactly.
Thing
there, yeah.
I know it does seem like.
Except the way that kid did it was really weird. Like the way he slid into the kid with the bandana when he was like, "I'll give you money." I was
that
like,
was strange. Yeah,
this kid's the worst.
They just show that he's a weirdo. He's such a weirdo.
Yoko. Yeah.
It's very interesting. It was funny seeing his masked guy going like, oh, look at this, he's already won.
Love it. Yeah, that guy's a loser.
He's about to get absolutely Akiyama'd.
Yeah, I love he goes, why is he falling for this? This is ridiculous. And the other guy's like, I mean, it's a great bluff. Like, what do you mean? He's like, I can't believe it. I'm like, you don't even know how cool Akiyama is.
Yeah, you've been watching the B team. This is the A team.
Mm-hmm. And
A for Akiyama.
Yeah, that's true. Because I'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
I was like,
he curbs the entire test up.
However, that kid is dumb. He could just have been like, well, you're probably lying. I don't really know. Why don't we just wait until the game ends and we'll find out?
Yeah.
Because if I don't help you, the same thing happens pretty much if I help you. We lose.
Yep, exactly.
You're threatening me with losing.
Mm-hmm.
But if I don't help you and we lose.
Where am I there?
And if I help you, we still lose.
But he gets bailed out.
I know.
But he's dumb. He's dumb.
Yeah, they
he's
all
dumb.
are.
They're all idiots. Oh my goodness. It's gonna be interesting because it definitely isn't gonna work fully because Yokoya's already onto it.
Yeah, he's like, something doesn't feel right.
Something's not cool because they're all celebrating like morons.
Yep, idiots. Fukunaga there, poor him. He's just like, I'm gonna beat the crap out of everyone. You're all so stupid. And you're all dumb.
When you almost punched Akiyama, I was like, you're gonna look big for your britches right now.
Yeah,
you need to be taken down a notch.
That's a little much.
Yeah, you are not the boss here.
Yeah, and you never have been.
Never ever, never will.
Also, I was gonna say, is it Yokoya there? What's his name? Mm-hmm. Show exactly why his like strategy is just not gonna work. Why he's got to leave places probably eventually, anyways. Because that's why he left that school early, probably. It's like sooner or later you're gonna have an uprising if you're an absolute tyrant.
Yeah. People are just gonna overthrow you there. Yeah, that makes sense. You won't have any trust, nothing to build off of. That's why Akiyama's like so interested that those guys have consciences on his team. It's like, oh, look at that, you can be trusted.
When he was like, did you do it for yourselves, for the team? Like, we did it for the team. The glasses guy was like, there's no shot that's true. And he's like, I did it for myself. I'm like, yeah, you're actually like the biggest problem on this team.
Yeah.
Honestly, glasses guy, I hope when it goes to the next game, they just kick you out.
Yeah, they just let you go.
You're the biggest problem.
Yeah, you are the issue on this team right now.
Not only are you dumber than like the dumbest person on the team besides like Double Chin, who, you are incredibly cowardly and have no like you're just all for yourself.
Yep. You need to go. You need to be the next one out.
Yeah, exactly.
You are the biggest problem.
Spiky Haired Kid, you're not the worst, but you're not the best.
You're not the worst. Yeah. Well, it's where it's we're debating between those three getting kicked off the team next, and it's clearly the glasses guy. So
yeah, that's true. Yeah.
I get rid of glasses, and then I get rid of Double Chin. Double Chin just he feels like he has no. He lets someone make him a step stool. Like he has no way we can trust him. We know way we can trust him.
That's so true.
He's gonna fold like a friggin' house of cards.
Yeah, that's true. And then blonde hair kid, he got bamboozled, but he's good. He's not that bad. And then Seto, obviously everyone loves Seto.
Of course, he's awesome. Yes.
Yeah, Seto rules. Yeah. He likes sports.
So rules are awesome. Yeah, I like sports.
He's got to see how the Mariners sing. Clearly, big Ichiro fan.
Exactly.
But I am excited to see. Right when Akiyama was like, "Here's the plan," and then it's just his mouth moving, you can hear it. I was like, "This is gonna be a good plan," because we don't know it.
Yeah.
That's always when you know it's a good plan, is when you have to figure it out later.
I love it. Yeah. Oh yeah. When they were talking, it was like silent there. I was like, yes. This is gonna work.
It's gonna work. You know it is.
I can't wait.
You always know it's like we said. The plan before wasn't gonna work because he said out loud what they were going to do. It's like that's never gonna work.
Nope. No shot.
Because we know it now, but now we didn't know it. Now it's gonna work. I actually think this is not their full-on plan either.
Correct. Yes. I think Akiyama actually has, this is phase 1, then he has a phase 2, then he has a hidden phase 3.
Hidden phase 3.
He doesn't tell these idiots.
Yes. That's a good idea.
Yes, I agree with that, yeah.
I did also, the idea of, he's actually really smart having Now do everything, because then he's like, Now's the leader. And they're like, what? That one guy was like, what, her?
Her?
It's smart. It's smart.
It is, yeah, it is. And she is the person he'd want to lead above all things, honestly, because she's super nice.
Anything else?
Nope, I think that's it.
All right, now let's move on to Mao episodes.
I want to say it's like 17 and 18.
15 and 16.
Oh, man, dang, real off. These episodes were great. I really wanted you to watch these ones instead because I was like, this is so good.
Yeah, no, it wasn't hard to convince me, honestly. Yeah, I was like, we're going to review Tanya. I still have to watch Tanya, but I was going to watch Tanya because it is a more popular anime. And they're like, yeah, but Mao's awesome. And I was like, yeah, but Tanya's more popular. Like, I disagree. And then I was like, I guess I have to watch Mao then.
Cool was it?
Oh, it was awesome. I will say this before we get into it. Mao, can you be better at fighting?
Dude, he sucks at
fighting. He sucks at fighting.
He just throws that barrier up. That's the best thing he can do.
Yeah, he sucks at fighting in all ways.
You know, it's
even in his Yoki form, he sucks.
Yeah, and before the show starts, you think like, oh, Mao, you're pretty decent at all this. You do a good job, blah, blah. You craft some good spells. Now watching his sibling students fight, I really do think Mao was the worst person at that school.
Because it actually makes a lot of sense, actually.
Because the rest of them were so much better than him.
That does make a lot of sense because they did point out how he was always the worst student, and it would make sense that he is the worst fighter, which he really is. He really doesn't do anything.
Doesn't do jack. Even when he goes beast mode there, he's like, I'm gonna get my tails cut off and do nothing.
Yeah, I do nothing. Yeah.
The only real big claim to fame he has is cutting the Vyoki's eye and taking out Shinryu's legs.
Yeah, kind of. Oh yeah, and his Byoki form because the guy was just like didn't know what was going on. Let's go over episode 15 real quick, and then we'll get to the meat and potatoes episode. Yeah. 15 obviously starts out, he's still in the cave. I think Shinryu's, the whole thing he hates him is because he wanted to kill the master. Yeah. And he didn't get a chance to, and Mao took his legs. And I was like, oh. So this is just petty.
Yep. I feel that's his character now. That makes sense.
No, yeah. I thought there'd be more to it, but he's just a petty bitch.
No grand thing in there. He's just a jerk.
Also, who is this woman Lady
Yarkar, who was wearing Lady Sana's face.
Who is that?
I don't know. Maybe it's Lady Sana's body, but with something resheathed in it.
Maybe, or they just...
Or it's like the curses that were in her come to life. I don't know. Because I think when she, called out that command against Nanaka, it was probably like some curse magic she was shooting out.
Oh,
because the curses were coming from her lips, technically.
Yeah, that actually makes a lot of sense.
It's weird, which makes me don't dislike the Master even more.
He's a weirdo.
Because he might have been using his daughter as just a curse battery.
That's definitely what he was.
Yeah, what the heck?
He's super. He might come back.
Yeah, he might be alive still.
I think he might be.
He might be the big baddie.
Especially because I thought Huckabee was going to explain why they keep living forever.
Mm-hmm.
And the explanation was, we just keep living forever.
Yeah.
And because he was like, he might be like the smartest out of all of them.
I would probably agree with that, yeah. yeah. I think he was probably one of the better students.
Yeah. Actually, wasn't he the top student?
Probably. He's the one that got all the curses that were actually supposed to go out into the world and kill people.
And he also just like, Hayaka there, he just lives forever, and he hasn't questioned it once. Hakubi was like, I need to understand, why is this happening?
Hayaka is actually in denial that he's dying.
Yes, that's true.
Yeah.
That he doesn't admit it. And also, Hayaka rules.
Dude, that the next episode was absolutely, I don't even remember what happens in the rest of the other episode.
That's when they,
he's got weird legs now.
She gives, Mao blood, the wood guy, I just love when, Nanako. I love when Nanako is like, well, we have to give you blood because I can't carry you. The other guy can't get his... Yeah, Cayman can't get his coat. He doesn't want to get his coat dirty. And Hayaka is too small. It's too small to carry you. And Cayman's like, that's true. I wouldn't want to get my coat dirty. Hayaka's like, were you just making fun of me?
Yep.
Hayaka is the best character.
Hayaka is easily after Toya.
Toya's the best character.
Who was also phenomenal. He did point out to Hayaka, you actually did die.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. And also I just like his like explaining of the like randomly, he's like, you would think fire would be metal. He's like, but that would mean equal sorcerers. They're not, or Oyami or whatever they're called.
Yeah. Amnioji.
But he's like, but that's not this case.
Yep. When he just grew extra hair
just
to break the beads, and Hayaka's like, that was freaking weird.
Yeah, I know. Him and Hayaka are so funny together.
They're great characters.
And then Nanako talks to the Byoki and finds out like
Lady Sana finds out all the curses, and Lady Sana was actually super nice.
And we also find out that cats are like big no-nos for them because they are like
guess
outside of the element thing. So, which is interesting that the master brought in that cat.
Yes,
to give to her.
Control it.
Yeah, he was gonna try to make it, and it didn't work because he's an idiot. Clearly.
But
then Hayaka and Huckabee have a battle, and it's epic.
It is pretty sick. Hayaka is just unleashing flame after flame. He's firebending pretty much.
Mm-hmm. That's super awesome.
And Huckabee's arm is dope.
It is dope. And also we figured out that Huckabee is why Hayaka wears an eye patch.
Yes, and also kind of, it's funny how they both injured the areas around their eye.
Yes, yeah.
At the same time.
Also, Huckabee, calm down with a metal mask. Like, you look fine.
I know. I'm disfigured. It's like, shut
Yeah, I'm disfigured, so I wear a mask. But I have this really gross metal arm that has, it's not gross, but like, sometimes it is gross. It has all like weird metal things like flopping around that don't stop moving for some reason.
Yeah.
That... Whatever.
Don't worry about that.
But I gotta wear a mask because I have a burn mark.
Yes.
I'm scarred.
It's a blemish.
Also, why don't you just wear an eye patch like Hayaka? He looks awesome.
I don't know, because then he couldn't wear his big mysterious metal mask.
That's true. Huckabee did have a sick line where he's like, and maybe I take that other eye of yours, and I was like, that was dope.
That was really good. Oh.
And then Mao just, it's just like Mao. The one point he jumps at Huckabee with like a sword, and Huckabee's just like, thanks, and then just shoots a bunch of crap at him.
Yep. I was like, what was the point of that? The only thing Mao did that was really helpful in the entire fight was make Huckabee jump backwards and throw the barrier.
Yes,
that was
literally it.
That's all he had, and that seemed like mostly the sword, honestly.
It is the barrier. Yeah. I mean, after he did it, Huckabee's like, is that the sword?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. So I'm just like, Mao, and Mao's Byoki form is weak as all get out. Like,
well, it just doesn't do anything.
Exactly.
Well, also,
if you injure the tails, it forces a detransformation. What?
Yeah, Huckabee is just really smart too.
Yeah.
The fact that he had a specific talisman that was also the talisman on the spear that he was used on the Byoki, it's like, that's genius.
I know, which still doesn't really make a ton of sense to me because if it's outside, like, what is that then? If the cats are outside your elemental magic and that's all the shtick you guys use, what is that?
I don't think that. I think that's like just
Is there something? Is there a 6?
I think it's just like magic energy.
Okay, so
I don't think it's like elemental. Yeah.
Okay, all right, okay.
Also, the fact that he used water energy.
That was cool.
Like, this guy's whipping out all the moves.
Yeah, he knew what to do against the fire sword. He was really ready for Huckabee.
Hayaka.
Dang it, Huckabee is the guy who was fighting. He was really ready for him.
I mean, because technically it's his worst person to fight.
Yeah. And I think Andy sucks too, actually. He's going around murdering innocent people.
Yeah, what is that?
I don't know.
I guess to get their attention, but still, what a weirdo.
Yeah, but he did it forever ago too with the village that Hayaka's in. He's like, we're Hayaka.
He's like, I really like war. It's like, all
right, calm down.
He looked way cooler back in the day, though.
I know, honestly, with the longer hair.
Yeah, you could have that outfit, but the hair.
I know, yeah. What
can have both.
Yep, what are you doing? But no. You had to do something else.
Oh, and when he's like attacking, I know Hayaka is pretty much looks like he's doing the same attack over and over, but he had like a flame tornado, flame stuff. And Huckabee's like got these like metal ribbons coming out, metal gun, metal saw blades, all this kind of stuff. And then Mao's got swing sword.
Yep, I swing sword. I do this. It's like, I've seen you cast better magic.
I know.
Do that.
I know.
Do that. Shoot your little tic-tac-toe board at him.
Exactly.
Do that.
No wonder Nanako's gonna be dead because you're gonna have to constantly be healed nonstop.
Constantly, yeah.
Because you just like your attack is like berserker mode. You're like, well, if I get hit, I get hit. I'm just gonna run at him point blank. They definitely haven't shown that they have distance attacks at all yet.
Yeah, and this would make. His fighting style could still make a little bit more sense if he still had the friggin' pot of all the evil insects that restored him. Yeah, something like that. That restored him. But currently, the only way to restore you after you get injured, because your healing factor kind of sucks, is if by Nanaka sacrificing her life force. Yeah. So maybe don't just run headlong into things.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, maybe stop doing that.
Also, Huckabee just teleporting away like a total bum.
Oh, what a bum.
Because he knew he was going to lose.
I know.
Because
Hayaka rules.
Yeah, Hayaka and Toya, they're an unstoppable duo.
They really are, honestly. Yes.
Yeah, Mao's just bringing them down.
Yeah, Mao was dead weight in this episode.
Yeah. I also like Nanako's whole reason for asking the Byoki about Lady Sana was just to be like, should I be jealous?
That was funny.
She literally was like, tell me dirt on her.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I want to know what she's about.
Yeah. Great episode, though.
I know.
Really good episode
so
of the week.
Good.
Sparks Tomorrow was good, but
that's the only other thing that's fighting it.
I'm fine with giving this. This was a lot of fun, and the
animation
was
through the roof. This is episode of the week.
Yeah, and the animation was through the roof.
It was. It went ballistic.
Yeah. All right. So
and they revealed some more stuff too, which was awesome. The whodunit's getting a little better.
Yes.
I know.
All right. Now let's move on to Sparks of Tomorrow episode.
This is episode 3.
Yes.
Oh, this was so good.
I don't understand. I thought they knew him.
Who?
The brother. The younger brother. The main character. God, what's his name?
Oh, Sakamoto.
It starts with an I.
Where's my notes? I wrote down. Kiachi.
Yeah, or doesn't start with an I.
Starts with a K.
Her name starts with an I.
Inako.
Yes.
Yeah, Kiachi. I think they like. I
thought he knew them.
I just don't think he remembers them.
I get like the big guy. Well, I guess they both look completely different now.
Yes.
They both look completely different.
Yes. And he probably grew up like, I know it's anime and it's ridiculous and they all look the same still, just like taller. Technically he could possibly look different than when he did when his brother was still alive.
That's true.
Yeah.
Well, the villain there, kind of a villain.
Whose name is Mizue.
Mizue did recognize him.
Yes, he did know who it was, yes.
Yeah,
but it took him a second.
It did take him a second. And the muscle guy didn't really recognize him. But he was in war, so,
Yeah, so
give him a little
he didn't seem like he's the smartest guy in the block.
Yes.
Kugo.
But this is a very inspiring show, and I love it.
Right? The entire time. The entire time they're working on the filament thing, I'm like,
yes.
Man, I want to invent stuff now. Can I go in electricity?
Yeah.
No, thank you. But, it's like you get those like rushes, like, oh, this is awesome. This is science being done on anime.
It's really great.
Yeah, it's so
And there's that whole crew of kids makes the Stranger Kids things look like boobs.
Oh, honestly, easily.
Love Kiachi there.
Yeah.
Inako is her name?
Yep.
Inako. Those two. Bound for marriage, obviously.
Of course.
Her friends.
Dang, I was just about to get to that. New favorite side character in this show right now is the Ninja Girl.
The Ninja Girl rules.
It was when Inako smells the journal, it's like, Ninja Girl, stop him. And I was like, oh, she's going after him. It's like, what the?
It's awesome.
I was like,
she did something other ninja thing too. I can't remember. And she's like, well, you just
chopped a bunch of stuff up.
Yeah. She's like, well, that's what you do, like a ninja. And, and the other friend who's like just a ball of sunshine. Is just
I know.
Like,
it's like,
she's like, what?
Oh, yeah. Okay. All right.
Which, by the way, I want more of his friend in the show.
I know.
Because I love him. He's just so funny. Speaking of other shipping, the ball of sunshine girl and that
guy, yeah, for sure.
The
perky, outgoing one with the introverted kid. Yeah,
I love when he's like making the kennel, and they're like, "Oh, is Kiachi here?" He's like, "Ugh." He's like, "Yeah, he's up there.
He's up there. Go there."
I want more of like the two boys, like their dynamic.
Yeah, me too.
I want his backstory.
Yeah, honestly, because he's got the crazy purple eyes like Mizue does. So I wonder if they're like related.
Mizue is like, he needs to be institutionalized.
Yeah, honestly, yes, he is crazy.
Yeah,
when he's just like him stomping out of there, being like blah 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 blah. That can't possibly be his insanity. Whatever. In the beginning of the episode, but it's just like the multi-face thing he's got going on, like when he's dancing with the ladies, he's like, I'm so normal. And then he'll close the door, it's like, I'm a freak.
I'm an absolute freak.
Yeah. I'm really like, it's interesting too to see, like, I don't know if this is how the show is framing it or if it's actually, or if I'm just making it up, but the way that he sees Sakamoto, the older brother, Sakamoto there.
Ryosuke?
Yeah, and the way, like, I know they're wearing different clothing, so that could just be the symbolization in the memories, but I wonder if they actually, the two of them. Yeah, I wonder if
Sekroku.
Kiachi and Mizue actually see the older brother in, like, different ways, technically, and that's, like, kind of what, like, this is going to be maybe, like, the storyline, that they're both, like, fighting to see who can create the image of the future, or the future sort of thing.
That makes sense.
I could just making all that up. I think
Mizue is also just like views Seiroku or whatever. Seiroku?
Yeah.
As like a god almost.
Probably, yeah.
And I don't know, it took this episode for Kiachi. He did say my brothers a bunch of times, but he also would just call his brother him sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he didn't like to refer to him as a brother because he felt like he kind of like abandoned him.
Yes.
So, I definitely agree with that. I think they have like two different versions of the brother and like what they're like. He's just like my brother and like we were gonna do it together. Then Mizue is like we were gonna do it together because I'm obsessed with him. By the way, I double checked because they get a little closer.
Yeah, right. Yeah.
Doesn't exist in the show.
Oh, thank goodness. Okay.
Yeah. It is technically a romance anime. Did not know this.
Oh, neat.
Sci-fi romance.
Sci-fi romance.
Technically.
All right.
It is science fiction. It's a steampunk
I
world.
guess that makes sense. Yeah. All right, sure.
But it's sci-fi romance, and no, there is none of that.
Fantastic.
Because they did get a little close.
Yeah,
but then
I
I realized
worried.
the reason they got close because there's explosions going on.
Yeah.
He had a whisper.
Yeah, makes sense.
It's just that the brother is kind of like feminine.
Yeah.
And so is Mizue.
Yeah.
Actually, almost all the guys in the show except for
Kugo,
who I love that he was the guy on the bicycle.
Oh yeah, they just had him powering everything because he's just
the coolest bulbs.
I know. Yeah. I'm like, man, I can't wait to see the backstory with the brother, Kugo, Mizue, and Inuko's older sister, because we're going to get flashbacks of them in high school or something together, or school together, and it's going to be phenomenal, because they were probably the coolest of crews.
They were probably awesome.
Yeah, they're probably sick.
I mean, obviously, Sekiro there, Seiroku, whatever.
Yeah.
He was probably the coolest guy on campus.
Probably, honestly, yeah.
He was gorgeous.
He was. Yeah, he was stunning.
If I had hair like that, I'd be rocking it all the time.
I know, yeah. Honestly, yeah.
He was ripped.
Yeah. He was like, the guy barely wore a shirt.
That's true.
Yeah. So it's gonna be really cool to see that unfold because you're getting glimpses of it now. Like even like Hugo, for example, when he was powering the electric moon or whatever, when he looked up, you saw him give that like look in his eyes where it's like, oh, this is the dream my friend had sort of thing. And I'm just like, I can't wait to see that. Like they're already making promises. I can't wait for them to fill in of how much this is going to hurt me when I see the backstory.
I 100% agree.
Yeah.
The backstory is going to be every time. Yeah, they're going to Ned Stark us. And
100%.
Rengoku us. He's definitely the most honorable person in the show.
Kugo?
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And then this is something that is going to happen in the show over and over again, and I'm never going to get tired of it. It's just Inuko there, just being the spirit of belief.
I know.
I love it.
It's so much fun.
More of it.
It's like, yeah, you can do it.
Yeah. She's like, see, there's in there. Well, the girl put ash on it because it's like a ninja technique.
Sure.
Yeah. And she's like, see, your brother did leave you behind. You can do it. I'm like, yeah, Inuko.
I can't wait to meet her mom in a backstory too.
Her mom looked badass.
I know. She's
it makes sense because her dad's a pussy.
Yeah, her dad sucks.
Yeah.
He's also freaking out. It's like, oh, she sprained her ankle. To the hospital.
And the doctor's like, she sprained her ankle. You can take her home.
Yeah, she's fine. Relax.
That's literally what
he was
doctor...
arguing with the doctor.
Yeah.
Oh, that scene too when he's like arguing with the doctor and to see the three idiots in the background.
Yeah, I know,
he's like,
nope. Yeah.
After he's like,
this show is amazing.
They are so good. I love Sparks of Tomorrow. This is one of my favorite anime we're watching right now.
I think it is my favorite anime.
I would probably agree with you on that one. Yeah,
it's my favorite.
It's so good.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's like the one I'm most excited to watch
every week.
Yes.
Yep. Easily.
We'll see. It's still not really getting that talked about, so could still be the hidden gem.
Well, we have like one more episode to go before we can deem a hidden gem.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, now we're gonna move on to the character gauntlet.
Okay.
I'm gonna give you one character. It's gonna stay. It's gonna go against a bunch of other characters.
Let's do it.
And the character that is staying is Shikamaru.
Ooh, Shikamaru Nara.
Yes. Nara?
Isn't that
Nara?
Nara.
Shikamaru Nara. All right, Shikamaru versus. There's one character you like.
Yep.
Do you want to do better or do you like?
I like.
You like.
Liking's easier.
Okay. Character you like more. Shikamaru versus Levi Eckerman.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru versus Roy Mustang.
Roy Mustang.
Shikamaru versus Gojo Satoru.
Gojo Satoru.
Shikamaru versus L.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru versus Shanks.
What a drag. Shikamaru.
Ooh! Yeah. Shikamaru versus Kakashi.
Kakashi.
Shikamaru versus...
betrayed Naruto.
Shikamaru versus Escanor.
Escanor, Alliance to the Pride.
Shikamaru versus Yami.
Yami. Yami's pretty sick.
Shikamaru versus Benimaru.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru versus Todo from Jujutsu Kaisen.
Shikamaru still.
Okay. Shikamaru versus Mike Guy.
Mike Guy. Oh, man.
Shikamaru versus Lemillion from My Hero Academia.
Ooh. Shikamaru.
Shikamaru versus Tengenuzi.
Ooh. Tengenuzi.
Shikamaru versus Saber. Female.
Yeah. Shikamaru. Saber whines a bit too much.
Shikamaru versus Mugen from Samurai Champloo.
Shikamaru. I don't like Samurai Champloo that much.
What? That show rules!
I think it's just okay.
I don't think you watched it.
I did watch it.
No, I know you did watch it, but I don't think you were watching it.
I did. I thought it was just fine.
You just watched it incorrect.
Okay.
Shikamaru versus Spike Spiegel.
Shikamaru still, actually.
Wow.
Yeah, I just enjoy Shikamaru's his character. He's got more depth. I think he's better, and Spike Spiegel's cool, but Shikamaru is like he's got a famous one-liner.
Shikamaru versus Greed from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Shikamaru.
Shikamaru versus Sinbad from Magi the Labyrinth.
Oh, that sucks, Sinbad. Yeah, he's too cool. If I pick Gojo, I have to pick Sinbad.
Shikamaru, I'm always so bad at saying her name. Merleona Vermilion.
Merleona Vermilion from Black Clover.
Yes.
Merleona, because she'll beat me up if I say no.
Shikamaru versus Armstrong from Fullmetal Alchemist.
Armstrong.
Shikamaru versus Joseph Joestar.
Oh. You know what? I'm gonna give it to Joseph Joestar actually on that one. He's just more Joe. He's funny.
All right, that's it.
Oh, that was a good one. I like that list a lot, actually. Shikamaru's a good character. He is Naruto's best friend.
Not Sasuke.
Sasuke's better his friend.
That's true.
Shikamaru was a great character all the way back to the beginning of the Chunin exams and stayed an amazing character and had some of the greatest lines, one of the greatest arcs in Naruto Shippuden when he goes out, he gets his revenge.
He gets a revenge. And he was part of the Sasuke retrieval arc crew.
Well, yeah, he was the leader of it, actually.
Actually, that's true, yeah.
That's true. He was the ranking officer.
Now, let's move on to Tomb Raider King episode.
This is episode 2.
Yes.
Neat.
I love the show.
This has sick vibes.
Very good show.
Yeah. I'm just like, I don't even know what part I like the most. I honestly
think... The main character.
No, the main character. Oh, he does rule. Yeah, he's sick. No, I think I actually really liked the scene that I actually enjoyed the most was when he is outside the tomb, right? They're called tombs?
Tombs, yeah.
Tomb. And he just finds the magic language where it's just the relic talking itself up.
Yeah, I know.
And then he opens the portal. I was like looking at it. I was like, I want to know how to read that.
Yeah.
I'm super interested in this. Yeah. This is so much lore right here. This is dope. I think that's the scene I like the most.
And then I thought when he would get the translated comprehending language, D&D spell, I thought we were going to get to see it.
Yeah.
Like it would turn into like at least Korean, and then when you get subtitles.
Yes.
It didn't.
No, that was sad.
And I was like, my gosh.
It's fine, yeah.
I love how I'm really liking this concept of he's just so much smarter than because he just knows it all.
Yeah, he's got that relic ability.
Yeah, I love it.
It's cool that he filled in 2 extra skills now too, which are like very basic skills, and I dig them. I was expecting solo leveling levels of like raise the dead and have an army and stuff, but now I'm just like, okay, now I'm actually really interested to see what your build's gonna be like.
Yes,
because it's pretty dope right now.
It is awesome, and I also love the explanation of dominance, affinity, and what was it?
Oh, there were 3, wasn't there?
It's dominant. It was affinity, dominance, and the one. No, what was it? No.
Compatibility?
No, it was way cooler than that word. Maybe it was compatibility.
That's essentially what it meant.
It's what it meant. Is you're compatible.
But was that a way of that wasn't a way of acquiring it? That just meant that.
No, it's a way of acquiring it.
Really? I thought. Okay, I guess it makes sense then. All right. Because I thought if once you got it, then your compatibility mattered.
No, it was like the 3 ways to get it. That's why dominance was in it.
Yeah, because I thought it was a binary, and that third thing you talked about was just like how good you were with the item.
No, I think there was. Well, maybe I don't know. I have to look. I think there was just a 3. Well, I guess that maybe that was, but that doesn't really make any sense why you would toss it in there.
Nah.
Because like why I was like, oh yeah, and some people are really good with items. I don't know. Oh no, those axes are dope.
They are sick,
Yeah.
dude. They are.
I can't wait to see him use them.
Me too. Just like come
if
on.
he does.
When he just walks in there and it's like, yeah, the snake has a nice little test here. I'm gonna pass it. It's like, no, just kidding. I'm gonna kill it.
Yeah. Well, first of all, yeah, f that snake.
That snake is evil. Yeah.
Made a serial killer.
Yeah.
And I did like though when he cut it, he's like, how do you think I was gonna fall for that? And the snake's like, how did you know? And he's like, I'm better than you.
I can't wait for that to happen over and over and over again.
Yes, I'm really enjoying this. I'm just better than you at everything.
At everything, yes. Trope. It's so much fun.
So funny.
Talking about the actual story of the show, it's very interesting to see that tombs were opening before the big event that he's talking about, and the governments already knew about them and had people recovering relics from them already, which is kind of nuts.
They got the prophecy relic, which he knew about, which he said that gave Japan a head start. Yeah. Which,
how badly do you want to meet the user of that?
It's her. That's all I know.
And she is a ditz.
She is a ditz, yes. But also, I always prefer prophecies that aren't like exact.
Yeah, me too.
Always. I hate exact prophecies. I think that's just like divination is lame. Divination is always lame.
It is, 100%.
Divination needs to be
well, Lord of Mysteries.
What was his divination though? His was also kind of like obscured a little bit.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I was gonna say except for like obscured divination.
Oh, fair.
But like actual like let me look in the future. It's like
okay.
Unless it's like a subplot of the show, like and it treated well right. But anyways, regardless, I know this Japanese guy is gonna be the butt of a million jokes because he's Japanese. Yeah. It's a manhwa.
Yep. And they hate Japan.
Yeah. It's either Japan or I was actually watching this thing. This guy's like either the Japanese people die. Or they're just losers.
Yep. And when he got alcohol dumped all over him, it's like, okay, well, we know what your role is going to be.
Yeah. And he got easily, he's like, look at this fool just showing off Zoro.
He's the one that had to ditch his relic, too, to find out that the pool didn't work.
Oh, yeah, hilarious. Yeah, one relic. Oh, then he had to go back in I probably swam down. No, he didn't swim down and get it.
No, he lost the relic.
Yeah, I wonder what that was. Well, he lost his other relic, so.
Yeah, that's true, yeah.
I want to know, but every time he's like, oh, this relic, I was like, that's cool. Can we get like a One Piece thing where it's like a new character gets introduced and like a bunch of words pop up and it's like, this is Sommers. Can we get that for like every relic, please?
That'd be nice.
Like this is this relic and it does this.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be really fun to know. I'd like to understand that. Give me the abilities.
Yeah.
Or like give us at least a Wisteria 1 and Sword situation when you cut to commercial, you show us you show us a random relic or something related to that show and explain what it does. That would be sick.
Because like I think the other one like made him invisible for a second and then let him like cut people like at super speed.
Yeah, I do remember that.
Well, he might not have been invisible. It might have just been super speed.
It might have been super speed. It might have been also showing them weak points.
Definitely did that.
Because you got to see their like vitals.
He definitely did that. That's a good point. And then because first I thought he killed those guys.
Me too. Yeah, me too. I'm like, this is a wild twist right here.
And then he didn't.
No.
I'm actually glad he's not evil.
Yeah, I'm glad he's not full on evil because also
he's not good.
Not killing those guys means now they get to be a bunch of stooges for him.
Yes. And it's just fantastic. And I actually already love this because those guys are hilarious.
Yeah.
And I love how he turned those the woman in and everything for the drug. And also I looked up how much 100 million won is.
Yeah.
Or won, whatever. It is $67,000.
Oh, wow. That's a good amount of money.
Yeah. 100 million to 67. It is a lot weaker than
Yes, I'd agree with that. Yes.
But yeah, that's a lot of money. I mean, he turned into a huge drug organization. So.
I know.
She had a boss too, though.
I know. Well, it's probably the boss, the big boss.
That's what I was thinking.
Or like a person in between them and the big boss.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
You know, so that's gonna be. Oh, I can't wait for that storyline to unfold. But this one was great. This dungeon was cool. I like to see how the tombs work now too. Dominance and Affinity, fantastic. Fantastic magical systems right now to get control of these things. I can't wait to see him dominate a million things.
Oh, it's gonna be awesome. Oh, he got mad and he's like, "What is it? Abuser of relics?" He's like, "Abuser."
That's a little rough.
There's also he must meet this girl in Vegas. This blonde hair girl that's in the opening. She's definitely American or something.
Oh, probably.
She looks very European.
Yeah, she's blonde.
Yeah,
of course.
So they must meet her in Vegas at the Midas auction. Cool.
Of course, sick.
Cool.
Oh.
Cool.
I like this whole get up now too. His like coat and everything. Just like something about. I think like they did this with Jinwoo too in Solo Leveling. Not that I'm comparing the two because they're only two Korean things that are red, but
both lit
they
RPGs,
I enjoy how it seems like the manhwa, from what I've experienced, like are not afraid to change up outfits and make them look cooler. Because Jinwoo's outfits got progressively cooler.
Yeah, they did. Also, I do think that's a modern anime thing that's happening.
Just more modern. Okay, that's fair.
I see you're seeing a lot of more animes do outfit changes a lot.
Yeah.
Like Dan to Dan has a lot of outfit changes.
Dan does do a lot of outfit changes. Yeah.
A lot of modern, like obviously like Sparks Tomorrow won't because they're all wearing the same
thing over and over again.
But I think even like in Black Torch, his outfit he changed his shirt a few times.
I haven't seen that. Nice.
Now they're all shirts, but
just different.
It's not a whole outfit change, but So I do. Once they get uniforms in shows, that's when the outfit changes go out.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah,
but you're right. Jinwoo's outfit. Jinwoo just got hotter.
Yeah, that is true. That is true. He did grow. He grew 3 feet somehow.
Yeah. And no one cared.
And no one cared. No one cared at all. His entire facial structure changed.
Yes. Anything else?
Nope. I think that's it.
All right, now Yoroi Shiden Samurai Troopers episode.
It's still season 1, right? Mm-hmm. Okay, so then it's episode 14?
15.
Man, I just missed everything this week. It's like 2 things.
Awesome episode.
This year, there's a lot going on, and I dig it so much. I think the thing I'm most interested in is the whole Ramaga storyline going on. Like he's in Dai, sort of, or he's in the sword, both.
I think he's in Guy. I think the sword is just a representation.
Exactly.
Of
I like how I'm very interested to see how this works too, because like he's in half the sword, and I'm like, is Dai gonna get? Wait, it's Guy. Is Guy gonna get like another person in him, so they're on the other half of the sword?
That'd be cool.
That'd be kind of fun.
Well, finally they did bring up all the people in him.
Yeah, they did. Yes,
he did that. He had a bunch of those guys in him, the last name demons, and used one of their abilities one time.
That's the only ability he uses. It's a good ability. Don't be wrong.
Yeah.
The guitar guy's ability that freezes stuff is sick, and you should use it way more. But I'm like, the whole point of you having these guys in you is that you're absorbing their powers. You even said it in this episode.
I know.
So it's like, use them.
But evidently their power is friendship. So. I will say, do enjoy that Ramaga is still strong as heck.
Oh, yeah. When he's just kicking around his little, what do you call them, the 10 evil warriors or something like that?
Sure.
10 demon warriors.
Sure.
Even though it's 5 of them now.
Yes. I like those guys, though.
I do, too. They got heart.
Even though they did try to kill a bunch of people.
Yep. Yeah, they did.
But they failed, so.
Yeah, they did fail, yeah. Man, speaking of killing people, the humans in this world, this
is a bad world living. This is a bad world living.
They can't get a win.
Yeah.
It's either you're murdered and you become demon puppets and then murder your friends and family, or you just get instantly mind controlled by the next big celestial being to come on down. Like, there's no, you can't. I feel like if I was just an office worker there, I'd be like, can I just go to work?
Exactly.
I'll go do the spreadsheets. I'll do that instead.
I'd go into the office and I'd be like, hey, is this the only city in the world? Is there a reason we live here?
Yeah, can we get out of here?
Probably move, right?
Yeah, right. This is really bad for our health.
We've seen there's like a countryside. Maybe we should just go live there.
Yeah, let's just
like far, far away.
Let's get out of here.
Because evidently this city sucks.
Apparently, yeah. Because it's every other week it's getting attacked here.
The demons were like, why don't you guys just kill him? It's like,
all right, guys, relax.
They'll change their heart.
They'll learn. If Guy can learn, then they can learn.
I did want to see the divine warriors there do more stuff.
Me too.
Didn't do anything.
Me too. I am very intrigued though by this whole Guy has the ability now to use demon poisoning, demon magic. I'm like, that should be pretty sick.
It is pretty sick, and I love that. Like, well, you have to backtrack because we thought Ramaga was dead. I was like, yeah, losers. The evil guy from part 1 of the season is now on our side.
Yeah.
Eat it.
Woo!
And now you want to get the color. I love this. Is such a Power Rangers like thing. It's like, yeah, the color of Supreme Armor is great. Or was it God Supreme Armor? What is it called?
No, the
color
Emperor,
Supreme Armor.
Yeah, Supreme Emperor. Yeah,
Supreme Emperor.
Armor of the Supreme Emperor.
Armor of Supreme Emperor is great, But really, what we're after is the shield of Supreme Emperor.
Yes, to make the super duper Supreme Emperor.
There's a new item
that
we have not mentioned yet.
Yes, correct. This will make it all. This will really make it the strongest.
And once we get that item and do a bunch of stuff with that, there'll actually be even another item.
I know. They're gonna have like the backpack of the Supreme Emperor after that.
Yes. Also, you see, Netflix is getting a Kamen Rider. Like all the old shit, all the old
episodes.
Really? Yeah. That's a great. I want to put that on the background.
Yeah, why not?
Never seen it. Cool.
Never seen that.
Don't you want to be a Kamen Rider?
I already watch a lot of Power Rangers content as it is, apparently. So let's go.
Yeah. But so yeah, they're trying to get that shield. Oh yeah, Ramaga just messing them up.
Yeah.
Like, it wasn't even a challenge.
Wasn't even trying. Yeah, the guy had one sword, granted a strong sword, and just his son's body, and he was just like, yeah, I'm just gonna kick these guys around.
Fools.
Yeah, they really were fools. They have heart though. I'll give them that.
They do have heart.
I mean, yeah, they were willing to go on in a sacrificial mode there to try and win that.
Yes, I do feel bad also for Guy. He's like, what happened to Nasty?
Oh yeah, that's sad. I forgot about that.
Yeah, and the blue-haired kid's like, oh, I'll tell you later.
Yeah, that's sad. She is in prison pretty much, or not in prison, at home.
Yeah, she's like, I think she just quit.
Yeah, I think she just quit. She got off pretty easy. Not gonna lie.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Super easy.
Yeah, after betraying them all.
Yeah, in a super evil way.
Yeah.
Someone died.
Yeah, someone did die. One person did die.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Also, that episode, Shinon and Ryu, they were just meeting up. I'm like, oh, dang it.
I know, don't cut now.
That's very interesting.
Don't cut now. I want to see this. That was so sick. When he threw the sword, no one was like, that was yours originally. And Ryu was like, nah.
Yeah. It's that divine world. Ryu was a golden child.
I know, he's so cool.
He's the man.
I know they're trying to like, they have the old Red Power Ranger there to try and replace him a little bit, but I'm just like, it's not working. It's
Sanda,
not working.
whatever his name is.
Yeah, it's not working at all. Sanda.
Yeah.
Sonata. Ryu is the man.
Yeah.
So I
He'll
cannot
come
wait
back,
to see.
though.
Yeah, I cannot wait to see that all happen. But yeah, the Divine Warriors, I'm like,
they're a band. Oh no, not Divine Warriors, the Demons.
The Divine Warriors, I'm just like, you guys are not like, I expect the Divine Warriors to be a little less like ugly, you know?
Yes, they're not. Yeah, they
minus Snake Lady, but
yeah. The other guy, the one guy's like a toad almost.
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. I expect them to be more divine, and honestly, they're like, I know they're like waiting, but like, you guys are pretty weak right now.
Honestly,
you're just taking over people, and then you're just Boa Hancocking people, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's all she's doing. You know,
yeah, you're really doing it.
The one guy unleashed a bunch of lightning. Yeah, but like that's in the demon world. That place is a mess already.
They did destroy the demon world.
Yeah, that place is a mess already though.
Yeah. But yeah, so it's like I was expecting a little more, you guys.
Yeah.
They're kind of just like letting them prepare themselves for fighting.
Yep, that's pretty much about it. That's pretty much the shtick right there. I don't know. Can't wait for next episode though.
Oh, I'm pumped.
Per usual.
All right, now to One Piece. Season.
It's season 2.
Episode
1169.
Higher.
70.
Yes.
Ooh, I'm getting close. All right, I'm getting closer. Almost gonna nail that. Phenomenal.
It was fantastic.
Absolutely phenomenal.
It was insane.
This is what like
they did the manga very well.
They did like basically. I mean, there's some liberties, but basically you got panel for panel right there, everyone. It was the fight with Scopper was great. This might be. I still think when he transformed into Gear 5 against Rob Lucci is my favorite Gear 5 transformation.
Which one?
One where he does it for the first time on Egghead, and it's like the big. It was the big production and all that stuff, and we were like annoyed at the time because we were still doing a ton with Gear 5, but we liked the transformation. That's still my favorite. This is my second favorite though, because he just like comes out of the smoke there, ready to go, and I was like, that's pretty fun.
It is pretty fun. It was a cooler one. I'm still not a big fan of that, personally. I'm like, just transform. We don't need it to be a show every time. And that's why I like this one. It wasn't much of a show, but it still was a little bit of a show.
Yeah, but it's still a bit of a show. Like remember when he turned into Snake Man? Before he became Gear 5, after he just got back up on top with the help of Mononosuke, like Snake Man became a big thing, wasn't it?
I don't remember.
His Gear 4 transformations are usually have like this level at least.
That's true. That is true.
That's why I like that's why my second favorite.
That is true. It's just been a long time since I've seen. That's true.
I know. Yeah,
it is usually always this level, because it's like this is the form I'm going to use to win the fight. Exactly, yeah, that's true. That's true. Yeah. I didn't hate it, but Yeah, and actually, it wasn't that over the top either.
Yeah, that's kind of why I like it's my second favorite one because it just happened. Like it does. That's how Gear 5 happens in the manga quite a bit.
And like even when he was just using it, like it was just like I mean he barely used it obviously.
He really didn't get a chance. Scopper, that scene was phenomenal.
Oh, where's
which is like the cut. It's got I surrender.
Yep, and there's also Scopper with the axe spin, and then
because it's always so cool to see one of the Rogers pirates do anything.
Yeah. Shows you once again, man, those guys are strong.
Yep.
Obviously, he would have lost to Gear 5 Luffy and Zoro.
Zoro, yes. Yeah.
I can't imagine many people being able to beat that combination.
No, that's pretty scary.
Yeah.
That's pretty scary. Yeah, no, I don't think that was going to happen. But that was, So overall, the fight was great. And, of course, good. One Piece doing what One Piece does and just animating the hell out of everything.
It was crazy.
Yeah, that
animated.
was
it was
so
insane.
Nice. And then we get to cut over to a scene that I was very, very excited for and forgot it actually happened this soon. I thought it was going to be another episode in One Piece. But we got to see the summoning of some more Knights of God from the Holy Land, some of the worst ones.
Which we did find out. I'm watching this. I was like, oh, Holy Knights and Knights of God are the same thing.
Yes, because of the Knights. Yes.
Yeah.
So I wasn't expecting orange for the stupid seahorse. He's a seahorse, everyone.
Or the black scales.
Was not expecting that yet. Black scales, I think I was expecting.
I was not. I was expecting blue this entire time.
Oh, it's fair. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes, it is supposed to be a dragon.
Technically, yes.
But you will find out we're going to call him Seahorse because Killingham sucks.
Yep, he does. And
as you could expect.
Yes, he's a celestial dragon. Yeah. They're trash.
I also did not expect Sommers to look so cool.
I agree. I honestly expected him to be an old man with white hair.
He said he was old.
Yeah, but he's got that.
I was expecting white too.
He's got that flow.
I was expecting white as well. But I was like, dang, he kind of looks cool.
He does look kind of cool. And when he puts
his voice acting is perfect.
When he puts his outfit on, I'm just like,
They're both their voices are perfect.
They really are. They are quite good. The scene where they were summoned was one of my favorites on Elbeth because it's so funny.
Yes,
and just like their mid conversation still of like, yeah, give me an hour. I gotta get my stuff to. I'm in my underwear.
Yeah. Like, why are you guys at my house?
Yeah, that was so funny. Even the summoning though was nuts.
That was awesome. The animation was crazy.
God.
There definitely had to be some impact frames in there.
Oh, I'm sure there was. Yeah, I need to go back and rewatch it all to figure that out.
Yeah.
But that was everything. Hands off to the One Piece animators. They killed it with that scene. Really enjoyed it. Voices are good for two very pivotal characters.
Yes.
And we see and Shamrock's taken off shortly.
Loser.
And what a loser, yeah. And they're going to do some really mean stuff, which isn't great.
Yes, it's really, really about to kick off here. I definitely don't think we're going to get... I think the season's going to end before the...
Yeah, I agree.
For the middle part of the...
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree.
But we're going to see a lot of cool stuff.
Yes, next episode we'll see some cool stuff.
Maybe getting unlocked is what it looked like.
Yeah, that's good.
That'd be cool. They did a really good job with this. This episode was amazing.
I know, it really was. And it's always so cool to see an anime because the colors are always a little bit different than what I think they're going to be.
I was really surprised by Killingham.
Yeah.
I did not expect him to... I forgot how tall he is, too.
He's such a tall guy, yeah.
Yeah, because I hate him so much.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, Celestial Dragons are just the worst.
They suck. Yep.
Shamrock hasn't, done anything in the anime that we've seen, really, I guess. We stabbed Loki, which is cool. And kill a lot of animals. But I'm just like, even if he did nothing, we haven't seen him do anything, right? So far. If he did nothing, I'd be like, he sucks.
Yep, exactly. Exactly. Celestial Dragon, that is their base starting level.
Yes,
you suck.
Yep. And it doesn't really get any better.
Yep, pretty much.
Gunko sucks too.
There was one that got better, and they killed him. So there's no good Celestial Dragons.
That's true. Gunko does suck.
Gunko's terrible.
Dragon.
She's
Celestial
evil.
Dragon.
Yep, Celestial Dragon's evil.
Yes. Man, though, it really excites me for, seeing how this was all animated. Sommers and Killingham. I'm like, this is going to be...
It's going to be nuts.
This is going to be crazy.
It's going to be... They're going to go ballistic.
Yes.
And I
cannot wait.
I'm so excited. Especially after how well they did Gear 5 in Egghead. The end of Egghead, I should say. The second half of Egghead. I am so stoked to see what they're going to do with this.
I can't wait.
And with this transformation was already a start in the right direction for me. So
which was all the way back when we were complaining about Gear 5. we never said it, but we're like, sooner or later there's going to be a part where like he can't have a really long transformation because it won't make sense because of what happens in the manga. This is the scene we were always talking about.
Exactly.
Because he just goes into Gear 5 real quick and then the fight's over.
Yeah, and that no real spoilers. That's kind of how Gear 5 happens a lot. We talked about it before.
All the time.
Yes. Yeah. So it's like we really need to see how they're going to do that. And
yeah.
they did great. I think it was awesome.
I think they did the manga very good justice with this.
This was a fantastic episode for that, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And also when Zoro's like, we don't even want to see you again. Luffy's like, yeah, thanks for the key though, but we don't want to see you. I was like, this crew is the best.
They're so amazing, yeah. We appreciate you for making it to the end. Don't forget to like and subscribe because Himmel the Hero wouldn't forget.